have ways of blowing things up.
An OSL approaches. Command? Hey guys, it's Nuke. I'm back, and this is a brand new OSL. Ever OSL 2009, to be precise. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say they got the director of the Ever OSL 2007 intro to come back and do this intro as well, because it looks strikingly similar so far. And if that's true, this could be the best OSL in history, because the Ever 2007 intro was easily the best intro of any StarCraft tournament, bar none. Hands down, take it to the bank, because it's true. But anyways, looks like we're getting ready to start with Canata versus Pusan. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The map is Eye of the Storm. What the crap? Yes, 2 brand new maps for this OSL. And this one is one of them, Eye of the Storm. It's a 4-player map. I don't know a whole lot about it, so you're going to see me really fumbling around. By the way, Canada's down here at the 5 o'clock position in yellow, and up here at the 2 o'clock position in green is a very determined Pusan. But yes, this is Eye of the Storm, brand new map. I will learn more about this map as I commentate matches on it, and the next new map is probably the next map these two are going to be playing on. It's going to be El Nino, and it's actually an ice map, so they're actually starting to make these maps semi-seasonal. Since we're rolling into the winter season, I think ice maps are the best idea. Although I wish they would have all been ice map. I mean, come on, just take Andromeda, put ice on it, and we'll call it even. But anyways, yes. Canata versus Pusan. Or Busan. I recently had a subscriber yell at me for calling the actual city in Korea Pusan when it's actually Busan. But it's spelled with a P, so usually when I see the letter P, I make a P sound. But it looks like the gateway coming up here for Pusan. And I'm going to call him Pusan because I just think it's easier. So don't, people who are mad about me calling it Pusan, just put your monocles back on. Call your butler to come pick your monocle that popped off back up and put it on your face. Okay, the gateway coming up. And Pusan has been absolutely owning everyone since the prelims of both the MSL and the OSL started. I'm not exaggerating. He's owned everyone. He is on a 12-game win streak. He beat every single opponent in the preliminaries. He beat every opponent in the MSL prelims, and he beat everyone in the OSL prelims. And he beat 4GG coming up, moving up into this series right here. He beat 4GG 2 times. He didn't even lose to him. So if I were Canata, I'd be kind of quaking in my boots at this point, because Pusan looks like he's ready to come back into the StarCraft world. His peak was really around, I'd say, 2005, 2006. He made a bronze in the 2005 OSL. Of course, no one was going to stop UUV at that point, but yeah, he did the best he could. And he's most remembered for his epic comeback against Firebat Hero, which was actually recently named the 4th best Pro League game on the John747 account. He put all 100 of those games up, so go check out number 4. That is Pusan versus Firebat Hero. One of the most epic breaks of a contain ever. But it looks like, I almost said Firebat Hero. Canata coming down here to try to get rid of this Zealot. That Zealot's on very low health, so I'm kind of questioning Pusan's decision to send that out so early. He's going to try to use it to scout here, since it's probably going to die soon anyway. Canata put out a forward Rax to kind of start the block of his main. But yeah, this is a very interesting map. I've looked at it, I'd say, once or twice from the full map view, but I've never seen a game on it. This might be one of the first games that's ever been played on it, besides Pusan versus 4GG earlier. But yeah, Pusan absolutely crushed 4GGs. So Kanata's not really known for his versus Protoss play, so he's really going to have to step it up to stop this steamroller. Okay, Dragoon taking care of the scout from Canata, so Kanata's going to be a little bit in the dark until he gets up some scan, gets up his academy, and gets that scan going. It looks like he's transitioning into a double factory build. He's going to get out some vultures, get some mines going, and then eventually try the contain, I think. Since this is a 4-player map, his best course of action would be to be very aggressive. You see he's getting out a lot of Marines at this point. Since there is such a large ramp leading up into the main and natural area, he's got to have some troops there to defend that. But once Pusan comes in here, Pusan has a couple of gateways up already, so he's going to have double the Dragoons, and he's going to have Dragoon range very soon to deal with those Marines. So yeah, Kanata's going to have to get out some tanks. He has 1 tank out, but that's not going to be enough to defend his choke. If Pusan comes down with a couple more Dragoons, I think he will be able to put on a lot more pressure. You see he's already researching that Dragoon range. He's going to have that done soon. He's putting down his robotics facility. And Canata, I think he might have his second tank out at this point. Either that or it's going to start coming out of the factory right now. And it looks like he was researching something there. It's probably mines here to help defend that big ramp, as I say. That's an awfully large ramp for a map like this. And I've been hearing some people debate whether these maps will be friendlier to Protoss players, especially versus Zerg, because yeah, these maps, El Nino and Eye of the Storm, are not really gas-heavy maps. They have a lot of sort of island expansions. Not really island, but all of the expansions seem to have a pretty small choke that Protoss could definitely take advantage of, build some cannons, maybe block off with pylons. And I think it will be easier for Protoss players to move up through this OSL as it was in the last OSL. Because I really don't see a lot of imbalance in either of the 2 new maps, at least not so far anyway. We'll find out soon. And, okay, Pusan does have his Dragoon range up. He's putting down his observatory and his robotic support bay. And he's definitely going to need it soon. The mines are coming in here. Kanata's trying to surround with mines. He was a little bit slow to do that surround, and that could end up costing him. And Pusan's trying to go over here, get some nice micro to take down those mines. Oh! Almost loses all of the Dragoons to 1 mine, I think. But he's got to be super, super cautious. Oh, a mine dragged into that Dragoon, I believe. And now Canata is pushing in. He's going to have some backup troops in here soon, but all he has are tanks at the moment. He doesn't have anything to defend. Yeah, he finally has 1 vulture in here to defend those tanks. But yeah, he needs some troops to defend the tanks. The tanks get taken down by probes.